here I have to print this alphabet triangle, and here you can see for n rows there are present n rows, which is 6 rows, and in the first rows you can see there are n alphabets are present. Okay, and for the second rows there are present n minus 1 alphabet. Okay, and for the third rows there are present n minus 2 alphabets, will be decrease. Okay, so here I have to apply for loop for print each rows. Okay, so first of all we have to print each rows. Here you can see in the example there are present n is equal to 6 rows. So here we take n is equal to 6 rows. Okay, after this we have to apply loop, and we start loop from n is equal to 1 to 6. Okay, so that it will print 6 rows. Okay, so here we apply for loop. Here we take I is equal to 1 and apply condition I should be less than equal to n, and after this we apply I plus plus for increment, and here we write logic to print n rows. Okay, let's say we print log a, and this will print 6a. Okay, for each rows. Okay, so this will print 6 rows with a. You can run a notescript.js command and you can see this will print 6 rows a. Okay, so here we have to apply one more nested loops so that it will print these alphabets. Okay, from a to f, and for next rows this will print a to e, for third rows this will print a to d, for fourth rows it will print a to c. So this will be decreased by 1. So here we apply one more nested loops so that it will print alphabets from a to f. Okay, before apply nested loops we know that the ASCII value of a is 65. Why we apply ASCII value? Because ASCII value helps us to increment each alphabet by their ASCII value. Okay, let's say here we apply character is equal to 65, which is first character. Okay, which is a. Okay, so the ASCII value will be 65 of a. Okay, and if the ASCII value will be increased, let's say 66, then this will print b alphabet. Okay, and here you can print ASCII value of 65. Let's say string dot ASCII. So for this we have to apply string dot from char code method, and here we apply character, and you can see this will turns into a. Okay, this will turns into capital A. Okay, you can see. So for each character this will print alphabet a from f. Okay, and this will be increased by 1 so that it will print next character, which is b, c, d, e, f. So that, okay, and these will be in capital letters. Okay, so here we apply for loop for each rows. Okay, when first row iteration will become, then for loop will be applied, and here we initialize for loop from ij, and in place of I we have to take j variable, because we already take I variable. Here we take j is equal to 1, and after this we apply condition that j should be less than equal to n minus I. Why we take I? Because for the first iteration you can see that there are n elements. Okay, so for first iteration this will be 6 minus 1, which will be 5, and here I have to plus 1 add. Okay, I have to add plus 1 also. Okay, so for the first iteration, let's say first iteration will be come up and this for loop will be run, then this loop will be start from a and end in the n minus ith, which is 1. N is 6 and 6 minus 1 will be 5. 5 plus 1 will be 6. Okay, so it will run till the 6th character. Okay, so that we apply this condition n minus I plus 1. Okay, and when second iteration will come of the outer loop, then this for loop will be run, and the iteration will run from 1. Okay, 1 to n minus, which will be the second iteration, and the second iteration of I, and n minus 2, which will be 4, and 4 plus 1 will be 5. Okay, so this loop will be run till the 5. So there will be print 5 letters. Okay, so that we apply this logic, and after this we have to increment j by 1. Okay, and here we apply logic to print these alphabets. Okay, so here we apply process dot std out dot write. Why we apply this? Because this will print character without next line. Okay, Okay, so this will print characters without next line. Okay, so this will print A, B, C, D, E, F. I mean, these alphabets will not present in the next line after print one letter. Okay, and after this we have to apply string dot from char code, because this will convert this ASCII value will be in character. Okay, so here we apply character, and after this we have to add a space. Here you can see there are space. Basically this is used for write character in the same line. Okay, that's why we use process.stdout.write, and here we convert ASCII value into character. Okay, so this will convert ASCII value into character, and after this we have to increment character value also, because for each iteration the ASCII value should be increased. Okay, and if this will be increased, then the alphabets value will be increased. I mean, after A this will print B, C, D, E, F. Okay, why? Because this will be convert this ASCII value by 1. Okay, and after this we have to apply one more thing, which is console log, because this will make sure that after each row this will print second row in the next line. Okay, so after complete each row from this, okay, this will print second row in the next line. Okay, and now we can see the output by using node.script.js. Yes, you can see the output here: A, B, C, D, E, F, and here 5 letters, then 4 letters, then 3 letters, then 2 letters, and then last letters. Okay, so this will be complete, so that this will be solved through nested loop.